XRP has been one of the most anticipated coins in the market. As the coin nears the end of the ongoing litigation, the chances are that we will be getting a lot more people into the community. However, there seems to be one such event that has been rocking the entire crypto market. Let us get into exactly what we are looking into when it comes to XRP. There will be a lot to add in a very short span of time, so stay tuned till the end to ensure you don't miss out on anything.
I miss anything?
Watch till the end to find out how to double the money. Make sure to enable all your notifications to our channel to keep up with all the hottest secrets in the world of XRP. Hit the like and subscribe button to get the most out of the video and this channel. We can assure you that this video will turn out to be one of the most insightful videos that you would find on YouTube. Also, before we get into the video, allow us to mention that this video is not a piece of financial advice. This is an educational video or could be considered to be an entertaining video to suit your needs. However, when it comes to the financial aspects, it would be best if you conduct your own due diligence process before making any decision. Let us get into today's video with no more delays. As we mentioned earlier, the anticipation against XRP has been very high in the past few months. A lot of it is due to the ongoing case and the progress on the side of Ripple. While this was happening, there was something more that was being done in the meantime. Now, it was pretty evident that cryptocurrencies were working in a pretty good manner over the past few weeks. Ripple, on the other hand, seems to be prospering really as the case has been going on in favor of Ripple. The price of XRP jumped over 10% in just a day. This happened as the developers announced that cryptocurrency now has the capability to provide on-demand liquidity. This was being offered to facilitate the XRP transfers. They were also speaking of using a Filipino remittance corridor that runs between Japan and the Philippines pretty efficiently. Ripple then claimed that it is working with SBI Remit, which is Japan's largest money transfer company, and Coins.ph, one of the Philippines' most popular mobile wallet services to ever exist, to provide cross-border transfers from Japan to the Philippines at a much faster and affordable rate. This was a major addition to the system that they have, as it will make things much more efficient and will also become the reason for calling more investors into the coin for a longer term. They will also be able to make sure that a lot of businesses which have to make transfers between the said jurisdiction get to make transfers between the countries and therefore make a change to the kind of financial relationship that currently has between them.
Financial success!
Based on the claims that were made by Ripple, Filipino workers in Japan have been sending around $1.8 billion in transfer payments back to the Philippines throughout a year.
What?
This amount and even more of that money could be delivered in the form of XRP, considering the fact that the people will be able to make use of the low transaction fees and almost no taxes that they have in each transaction. Ripple further claims that the new service will become popular not only because of the direction of funds that are flowing through it, but also on account of the transferring of funds in the form of XRP itself. That helps in avoiding Japan's excessive cross-border payment rates.
That was my payment.
This will be a very good way to ensure that a lot of people start saving a lot of money through the same. Another major reason for choosing Japan and Philippines as the two major countries in between they will be making transfers is to make use of the low-value, high-frequency remittances. According to Ripple, avoiding the payment fees will therefore be the key to ensure that the system reaches the maximum number of people. This will also form the reason why people will keep on using the same time and again to make payments and to send money back to their homes in the safest manner possible, with the least issues related to the transfer and charges. This being the case, if the idea starts being accepted on a huge scale, we may also see Ripple expanding into other areas in no time, making it even easier for people to make transfers not only relating to Japan and the Philippines, but throughout the world in a rather easy manner. This means that the system that they are using right now will just be the tip to the iceberg that they have designed and are ready to be implemented. The ODL will therefore become a landmark to all the future possibilities in the crypto industry. Ripple has been known for the world-class upgrades that they keep providing at regular intervals of time. This helps them to ensure that all their systems stay online and also ensure that they do not get affected by any form of attacks while functioning. This development that has been pushed by them has helped them to bring forth a much higher push in the prices as well. thereby affecting the overall price of the coin. Nonetheless, we will also be able to see a massive effect on this as soon as the coin gets listed for the people to start trading and therefore make the profits that they have been looking forward to making. Ripple has been making rounds of the court for a long time now. With the allegations of illegal securities being sold, it has had to bring out the best of the proofs that it could to ensure that all such allegations are deemed to be wrong and invalid from the side of the SEC. We think that Judge Sarah Netburns already has an idea of the wrong allegations that XRP has been made subject to. This being the case, there are high chances that we might be able to see Ripple coming out of the case with a victory and thereby starting back the operations from the very next day to make sure that the community, ones in it already and the ones who look forward to investing into the same, do not have to wait for any further to start on their investing adventure. The technology that they provide is the key highlight. As a matter of fact, this is the common reason why the investors and the institutions will be coming towards XRP in a huge number. Ripple also contended to bring Mr. William Hinman, who was once a part of the SEC, to provide his testimony. This will bring in a lot of facts that could be used in favor of Ripple to win the case and make the entire deal much more profitable. Ripple will also have the possibility to keep expanding worldwide to bring further profits for the users of cryptocurrency. In case the project expands worldwide, there will be high institutional investments, which means much higher price points for the coin in the long term. In the short term, the chances are very less for the coin to reach high values. One of the major reasons for the same is the fear that people have despite the progressive progress of the case. The next major step that it will be taking will be to expand into the Asia-Pacific region. This will be the point at which it will explode into growth. The major source of increase in price will be through the expansion, which led to the Asia-Pacific region. However, the major source of the start of the entire system of cross-transfers initiated through the very Filipino remittance corridor. On top of this, the on-demand liquidity service will certainly make life much better for the people who have been investing in the coin. Given all that has been going on in XRP and Ripple, the chances are that we will be looking at good prices in the long term.
What prices?
However, for an immediate benefit, the coin may not really start getting on top of the potential that it has unless the ongoing case against XRP comes to an end in favor of Ripple. This means that there are high chances that you may miss out on something really fruitful waiting for you a couple of years from now.
That sounded fruitful.
Make sure you don't miss out on all the profiteering opportunities. We hope you liked this video. Ensure that you make the right choices for your portfolio. Cryptocurrencies are a good investment. However, missing out on an opportunity like the XRP may lead you to miss out on the best part of cryptocurrency. See you next time, right here.